Hey guys, this is Avalo. I'm actually going to take you through a Jinx game. I'm going to try and basically, for this game, describe to you my thought process and my reasoning behind what I've been doing here on Jinx that I think a couple other hyper carry ADCs might want to actually be doing right now in the current meta. But basically, this video, this guide, I guess, it's not even really a guide, but just showing you some of my play and my thought process. But basically, I'll be going Youmuu's Ghostblade first into Runon's Hurricane or Rapid Fire Cannon, depending here, I guess, on how this game plays out. But the idea is you go Youmuu's Ghostblade first into a crit item, and then you can go into Lifesteal or IE after that if you're really far ahead. And so why are you? A lot of you guys are probably like, what the fuck? You're bad, bro. Why are you building Youmuu's on Jinx first item? Shouldn't you build IE, or shouldn't you go the standard BF sword into Zeal into like pickaxe and IE? Well, that is a higher damage build, going IE into a crit item. It's much higher damage. The issue is, in the current league meta, if you go for that route, you're going to be sitting on BF Sword, Pickaxe, and Zeal for quite a while, and you're going to have less impact on the game. You're going to have impact on the game if the game goes later, but you're going to be a lot weaker earlier on in the game, and also, with a lot of the ADCs currently, like Lucian, who happen to be actually banned this game, thank God. But a lot of the other ADCs like Lucian, Twitch, etc. Anyone that builds Youmuu's Ghostblade is going to have huge impact in the game. But yeah, anyways, the point is to have a higher impact in the game, earlier in the game, which also, what I found in my Jinx games on stream, and even when I've been playing off stream, you can actually snowball the game much quicker. And the funny thing is, a lot of people don't expect you to have so much damage early on in the game, so it'll actually, it can throw people off guard, like how much damage you're doing with Jinx early on in the game. Your kill potential is a lot higher. And yeah, I seem to like the build. It seems to be working out for me. Seems to be working out quite well for me. Blitz is, there he is. I thought he might have been in the bush down here. Early game, just the usual last hitting. It's important if you're laning against Blitz to use the minion wave to prevent yourself from being grabbed. I leveled my traps here. Sometimes with Jinx level 2 I'll go traps instead of zap. Because traps or zap rather, your W costs a lot of mana anyways. Oh, we're gonna get a kill on Blitz, for sure. I would have loved it if, I should have stayed in minigun form there, but that's alright. Okay. Good follow-up from our jungler. I'm gonna go back and buy Cull. While I can here, and some health pots, and might as well get a pink ward. I think I should have actually stayed in. I definitely made a little bit of a mistake there, going to rocket form. I thought that I thought Blitz was gonna flash earlier or whatnot, or so I switched to rockets, but no need to do that. And that's actually one thing with Jinx that it takes a while to sort of learn, like when to switch to your rockets and when to just stay in. There's sometimes you can stay in minigun form and just kite people, and you're remember, you're just gonna do a ton of damage, and then be able to, you know, get resets with your your passive resets, and then you're gonna be able to chase them and kill them. But it takes a little bit of practice. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, this guy's dead. This guy, Aurelian Soul, man. I wish he would have we keep screwing over bot lane, but they're not giving me any of the kills. Guys, please, if you're playing in solo queue, give your Jinx the kills, okay? Gonna hard carry the game much easier if you actually give the kills over to your bot to Jinx. I'm just gonna actually just shove this in further. Push that, go ahead and put my pink ward over here in the brush. Really good hooks from this Nautilus. And I'm just gonna save mana for rockets. I'm gonna... it's not that good to always use your W to try and harass. The mid laner is doing some work, man. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing good. This guy should have saved his relic. Okay, I didn't trust him to hit that. Oh, just barely didn't get her there. Once again, using the minion wave so Blitz cannot grab me as easily. If Blitz runs forward, then we know that their jungler is most likely down here or on the way. Early game is usually, you know, just farmerinoing. Nothing too exciting. We've gotten some... Getting another nice roam here from Aurelian Soul. Get the reset. Go on, Caitlyn. And there we go. Easy peasy, man. I flashed for the kill on their Kindred. And yeah, I'm hungry, man. Need to get some of these kills here so I can actually snowball. We might actually be able to... Oh, there... I was gonna say we might actually be able to kill their blitz there. I don't know why my support just backed. He might as well have stayed. At this point, I think I'm obviously I haven't backed it. Caitlyn has 2 Doran's blades and and boots apparently. So I'm just gonna push this really hard and then back. But I think we can actually fight them here if we really want to. The other nice thing about this build, the other nice thing about the Youmuu's Ghostblade build is, you actually have damage in lane. So the beautiful thing about it is, even if you don't have enough money for a BF sword, even if you don't have 1,300 gold for a BF sword, you can still back, and everything builds out of long swords. Obviously, if I really wanted to, I still could have gone. Like this game, we're so far ahead. Maybe it would have been better to go Infinity Edge, but I just want to show that, you know, the earlier power spike you get from going the Yomu's Ghostblade. So hopefully you guys will be able to see that here. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't think he was actually going to come back to the tower. Oh, we have a slight problem here. I might die from the ignite. Barely escaped. Oh, she's Zoom. I should probably stay. A little risky, though. But we all survived, so it's all good. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, on Jinx here, I don't have Warlord's Bloodlust, I have Fervor of Battle as well. On Jinx, instead of the Lifesteal Mastery, that's just a little bit of a preference thing, I suppose. The I do like the lifesteal one because it means you don't really have to invest in a lifesteal item. But either way, you're gonna get a Mercurial Scimitar at some point, or, you know, BT or whatnot. Doesn't really matter. You get more power in lane with the Fervor Battle stacking up than you do with the lifesteal. And once again, since this meta is so much about so much about earlier game power spikes and being relevant earlier on in the game, I think it's perfectly fine to go for Fervor Battle on Jinx instead of Warlord's Bloodlust. But you can go either one. Either one will work. Our mid laner has done like quite a few good roams this game. I do have to say. I could have Rocket. I could have sent a Rocket to top lane there, but I would rather keep it for lane since the Jinx Rocket's not guaranteed, and we're owning lane like really hard here. And that should be... almost have enough gold for Yomu's. Stay for one more wave. Don't know where they're... Okay, Ahri is mid lane. It's always important to keep track of where their mid is. I do have enough for Yomu, so I would love to back. Our team is kind of grouping for Scuttle Crab here. Oh wow, I actually got the Scuttle there. Hopefully we get an ult here from... These guys are dead. Should probably push this in and kill them both. go. Let's go ahead and get this kill here too. Nice. Well, that worked out really, really well. That worked out incredibly well. I honestly want to leave this tower just so the wave pushes back to our base, but this guy wants to kill it. I guess we can take this and then rotate to mid lane. I would have just rather had left the tower. Sometimes it's actually okay to leave the tower up, just elongate the laning phase. Just let laning phase go a bit longer. But I guess getting the global gold is fine too. That way, because the thing is, sometimes if you kill the tower, like you have to think of your opponents as 300 gold money bags, essentially. Like, they're just money at this point. We're so far ahead that those guys are 300 gold money bags. And so if our lane pushes past this point on the map, it's going to actually be harder to kill them because we're more vulnerable to ganks and whatnot. So you don't always want to kill the tower. We could have left it up there, but you know, as it worked out this game, I'm just going to keep pushing. I'll just push that out, and then I'll group mid with my team or whatnot. Oh, we can probably kill Ari here. Climb it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm so so tempted to flash over. So many low health people there. I'm dead. I don't know why Sejuani is chasing Blitzcrank. I should not have been bothered. I should have just pushed the wave mid. Sejuani should have helped out here. That would have been two easy kills, but that's all right. That's all right. Would have been two really, really easy kills. That is the one downside of, like, if you aren't playing with the team on voice communication, you can't tell your team, like, hey, help me over here, like, fucking help me over here, bro. Like, ignore Blitz, like, come help with these two kids. Although it's kind of my fault, I shouldn't have been there. That was, like, really, really risky on my part. And I think I probably shouldn't flash towards where Ari ulted, but whatever. I sort of also wanted to show you guys, like, just how strong you are when you do, like, with the Youmuu's first build. Gotta remember, you're stronger than you think. I'm just gonna shove this out as quickly as I can, and then get mid lane with my team. There's a lot of people almost dead here. This Aurelion Soul is pretty good. He's been roaming. He's had good roams, bot lane. Come on, Sejuani. Ult, 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 ult! And that is how you do it, guys. That is how you do it. So once again, normally right now I would just have BF Sword. Normally right now I would just have a BF Sword. And Zeal maybe. But with this build, I already have a completed item here. Oh shit. Rip, rip. Ripperoni's there. But anyways, you guys can you can see the early team fighting power you get, and this is on one item. This is a one item Jinx. We're so far ahead this game. Like, I feel like I mean, when you're really far ahead, you don't want to always build, like, only offense. Like, right now, I feel like building a QSS so that, you know, dealing with Ari Charm or whatnot will be more beneficial to me than going for more damage, because I already have enough damage in the game at this point in the game. It's tempting. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, that was... that worked out well. That worked out splendidly. Gonna help our team over here. Oh. I just assumed that I was actually going to get stunned there, and I just immediately QSS'd. Caitlyn should be dead. She is pretty dead. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So yeah, honestly, this game is broken wide open, but once again, it helps having all that damage early game. Having the extra damage from the Yomus that you know, from having one completed item that you normally wouldn't have. If we can get this Aurelion Soulless blue buff, that would be great. Oh. I think the other team is they're just feeding right now. To be honest, it's at the point where the other team. This happens so often, like on my teams and on other, like, they don't know what to do at this point. They're so far behind. Honestly, the other team right now should be farming, different F word, instead of feeding. If you're that far behind, you just need to farm and play extremely safe, but they're just like walking out on the map and giving more kills to our team, essentially. Which, yeah, it's good for it's good for us. I mean, I don't mind that. I do not mind that at all. I'm gonna go ahead and buy here. Can finish Mercurial Scimitar. Go into Rapid Fire Cannon. I think the extra poke from IE is really, really good, and it'll give you more damage when you do actually get those auto attacks off. But Rapid Fire gives you a lot of safety and a fuck ton of poke that like just having that one extra rocket or crit, you know, that one extra auto in a fight can sometimes get you that reset that you need on Jinx. That's why it's a really, really good item to get on Jinx. Let me type to my team here to group. Just go ahead and push out bot lane, and then hopefully my team will group. When you're this far ahead, if you just group up, the game will essentially end itself. Wow. Our support Nautilus is going ham here. There we go. And I think that's game. That should be game here. I'm pretty sure these guys will surrender in a moment. Should lifesteal off the minion wave. Oh, damn. Almost could have had a Penta there. Unfortunately, my QSS was on, or my Scimitar was on cooldown, but obviously we just killed 3 inhibitors, so that should be game! That should be game, and it looks like they'll probably surrender in a moment, so that is the beauty of this build, guys. That is the extreme beauty of this build. You go Yomus into Runons, or you can go Rapid Fire Cannon into a QSS. Their team has the Cho'Gath, the Blitz, and the Ari Charm. They have a lot of CC, so I decided to go third item Mercurial Scimitar. It's also nice that you get the 10% lifesteal, but yeah, that is GG. And that is Yomu's first item, Jinx. Highly recommended to anyone that likes playing Jinx. You guys will get a fuck ton of value out of this item, and yeah. It'll also give you those earlier power spikes against those ADCs, like if you do have to play against Lucian or Draven or any other ADC that goes Yomus themselves, then you'll at least be equivalent on equal footing to them, rather than having, only some of the components of IE and a crit item against, an already completed Yomus and then Cleaver or whatever for Lucian or any other, Twitch or the other earlier game power spike ADCs. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will be doing more of these in the future, maybe. Peace out, everybody. Peekaboo. Peace out. See you later.